Oh my god. What is up, Dokkan player? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Blaze, and we are back with another Dokkan battle video. And today, before we start the video, of course, hoping you're having a very good day today. So today, we have here the details for the LR Gohan and also LR Incel from the Android/Cell Saga. And I just had a very quick read for the homie Goresh. These characters are disgusting, and this is how you actually make an LR easy in 2023. We are starting the year right. So, again, this is from the official Twitter of JP Dokkan, which is actually pretty interesting because we actually don't have a notification for the global side. So, there is a small chance this might be only a global, a JP exclusive, which I don't think so, but there is that small chance here. So, we have already translations here on Dokkan Wiki. So we actually compare it before. Sorry, we can actually compare the before and after, looking at the EZAs for these characters. So we're gonna start off with the chosen one. We have here, of course, AGL Gohan. And my God, they made him such a beast here. So now his leader skill is gonna be here the Kamehameha category, key +3, and then 180 across the board for HP attack and defense. Or if you're super AGL, it's gonna be here key +3, HP attack and defense 130 across the board. Now, on his 12 key super, he actually still raises defense or stack defense by 30%. But now on his 12 key super, he also lowers attack, which is actually very good for super battle. But more importantly, this is actually very good against certain stages in the Ultimate Red Zone. For example, the Metal Cooler Army in the first stage where you are able to lower the attack. So, very good for Gohan. And on his 18 key super, same effect, he does raise defense by 30%. Which is a stack, and then it also causes your Mega Colossal damage to the enemy and greatly lowers attack here as well. So again, really good for Super Battle, very good for certain stages of Ultimate Red Zone. So far, they're letting the boy cook here, which is really good. Before, it was just a raised defense and none of the debuffs before his EZA, but now they actually apply a debuff, which is very good for a lot of Dokkan players. Especially this card is he's 3 or 4 years old now, which is pretty crazy. So yeah, so now his passive is going to be attack and defense 150 at the start of turn, key +2, plus additional attack and defense 20% at the start of each turn, up to key +8, attack and defense 80%. So they actually doubled this, right? Because before, it was actually key +1 and attack and defense 10%, up to basically key +5 and attack and defense 70%. So they actually doubled that. So it's actually a much more faster stack here for Gohan. And on top of that, this is where things get really ridiculous, is that now Gohan guards all attacks and has a high chance to do additional super attack when your HP is 58% or more. This is disgusting, and the reason why is because he stacks defense, and if you actually trigger the passive of doing additional super attack, which is a 50% chance, again, he's getting another stack of defense, and then maybe they hit a potential system. So Gohan can triple stack defense at a very fast rate. And what's pretty crazy is that he's also guarding, right? And one of his best linking partners, as you guys know, is going to be Super Saiyan Goku. Which, by the way, Carnival Goku, take a quick look here, also guards and stacks defense. So basically, you have these two on the same rotation. It's almost like the perfect rotation. It'll be like one of the powerful rotations in Dokkan. Specifically, especially if you're on a 200% leader skill, like there's almost no way you can get touched because he has revive and guard, and then this guy just stacks defense, right? Which is of course really good. He also has here a high chance of performing a critical hit when there's an Android category enemy here as well. His transformation condition actually stay the same, so if your HP is below 58% and you have an Android 16 on the team, there's no turn restriction, you can actually transform. Or if your HP is below 58% and there's an Android enemy or ally on your team starting from the 5th turn, you can actually transform into Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. So unfortunately, they haven't changed the transformation mechanic. It's the exact same thing when he was pre-EZA. But it's still not the worst because again, Super Saiyan Gohan, while he's stacking, is guarding. So this is really good for Gohan because again, he's still also has a chance if your HP is above here 58% to triple super, which again he's stacking defense. Now we actually come here to the Super Saiyan 2 form, and this boy is going to cook. So now his super attack effect greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, cause Mega Colossal damage to the enemy, And then on his 12 key super, sorry, his 18 key super, it's the exact same thing, but now he actually lowers attack and defense. So before, right, it was just raise defense for one turn. This one was raise attack and defense for one turn on his 18 key super, but now you actually both greatly raise attack and defense, which is a 50% increase on the turn here. And on his 18 key super is also lowering attack and defense. From his passive, they actually made a mistake here. He actually changed his tech key spheres to AGL key spheres for the first four turns from appearance, which is again really good. Attack and defense plus 158%, and then attack plus 20% and defense plus 10% per key sphere obtained. Plus additional key plus 1 per key sphere obtained. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow key spheres when facing only one enemy. This is incredibly strong for Gohan. The fact that he can create AGL key spheres and rainbow key spheres at the same time means that this guy's gonna be very easy to get his 24 key super and also build up his attack and defense because of the first 4 turns. He also launches additional super attack when you're facing multiple enemies, which is something that's not very common, I want to say, with this Gohan, but again, at least it is in this kit, and you can maybe potentially get it in certain events in Dokkan. Also has a high chance of launching additional super attack and a high chance of performing a critical hit when your HP is 58% or more. So again, this guy can triple super, triple crit, but more importantly, he's increasing his stats by 50% on super attack. So if he triple supers, he is going bananas, right? Especially on his 12 key super, because this one also causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. So yeah, Gohan is going to be the GOAT here. I think he actually might be top 10. Because of all the good looking parts that he has, all the good Gokus, you have like this Carnival Goku on JP, you have this Goku, you have Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku, and there's just so many Super Saiyan Gokus. Like, Gohan has the kit to look really good from his passive here, right? Because additional as well is that when you are doing an Ultra Super attack, it actually gets your attack plus 59% when your team has Super Saiyan Goku attacking the same turn. So yeah, you pair him up with, again, Carnival Goku, and you are just basically cooking, for sure, because they share 7 out of 7 links together here as well. What else do we have here? Launch additional super attack if HP is 59% or more when launching an Ultra Super attack. So yeah, Gohan is so goddamn ridiculous. When you're actually able to pull out Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, it's almost GG. So yeah, they did Gohan. This is almost like a better version, or what Beast Gohan should have been like. He is just completely ridiculous. So yeah, I do really like what he did with his EZA here. So shout out here to Dokkan, you guys did a very good job. And now we come here to Perfect Form Cell. Now Cell is also a very good Juggernaut. So right now on his 12 key super, with his EZA, he actually raises defense for one turn, cause colossal damage to the enemy, and greatly lowers defense, which again, not very useful for Dokkan players. I also brought here his leader skill. It's going to be here the Android / Cell Saga, category key plus 4, and then 180 across the board for HP attack and defense. And then his secondary one is going to be here Extreme Int, key plus 3, and then 130 across the board. So very good for Battlefield. On his 18 key super, he actually does greatly raise attack for one turn, cause mega colossal damage to the enemy, and also lowers the enemy's attack here as well. So again, Cell, when he first came out, he was the super battle god. I think he actually might come back and reclaim that title because his stats here are actually pretty impressive. So now his passive is attack and defense plus 120 at the start of turn. It gets an additional defense plus 120 depending on the HP that you have. The more HP that you have, the greater the defensive boost. Plus additional key plus 2 and attack plus 30% per existing enemy. So again, in Super Battle, you're minimum fighting normally 2 enemies to 5. And if you are facing 5 enemies, Cell is getting additional attack plus 150% and key plus 10. So a 24 key super is actually very simple for him to get here. Gets additional attack and defense plus 50% when performing a super attack, and also has a high chance of launching additional super attack. And actually he can also triple super here as well. And they actually gave him a 50% chance to do additional super attack, which is really good because on his 12 key super, he's actually raising defense by 30%, where before we did not have that. So Cell is definitely also very, very good. I guess the only problem is going to be the RNG. If you do start to turn with like 10% HP, then you're not getting the full defensive of 120, which means that Cell could be a slot 1 character, which is really good because this guy, right, definitely needs a very good looking partner since he's not a slot 1 character. So with the stats of this Cell right here, we'll see how well he actually performs in slot number 1. But Cell is actually very good. They actually kept the same transformation condition where your HP has to be below 30%. You'll transform to perfect Cell, and of course you'll fully recover your HP here as well here. So perfect form Cell, when he actually comes out here on his 12 key super, greatly raised defense for 1 turn, cause mega colossal damage to the enemy, and lower defense, which is again not the greatest. And then on his 18 key super, he does greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn, and then he also lowers attack and defense. So again, another buff here on the super attack, because before he actually did not raise defense or attack, he actually just lowered here. So really good stuff they actually did here on his super attack effect. And then his passive, fully cover HP once only, but now he's also going to be a key sphere changer. So he randomly changes key sphere of a certain type other than into rainbow key spheres, which of course is very good. And then get your key +6, attack and defense plus 180% to start a turn, high chance of launching additional super attack, and then also get your damage reduction by 3% per key sphere obtained. The fact that he's a rainbow orb changer is what makes this character very, very scary. Because again, he also gets all these extra stats depending on how many key spheres you actually give him. And then if you actually give him 24 key super, he actually performs a critical hit. Well, he has a high chance of performing a critical hit. And also gets attack plus 100% here as well. So Cell is really disgusting. The fact that they gave him damage reduction, I feel like this is what they should give Broly. Specifically full power Broly. Like full power Broly, if they actually gave him damage reduction, he would be a lot better. But they decided to actually give it here to Cell, who's by the way a rainbow orb changer here as well. So again, Dokkan did a really good job. Of course, he has here the active skill here as well, which did not change. But yeah, Cell is going to look pretty disgusting if you actually give him his 8 key spheres, and on top of that, if you also give him a 24 key super as well. This boy is been doing a lot of damage here as well. So that's gonna be it for the EZA for Gohan and for Cell. Again, they did a really good job. This is how you start 2023 with the LR EZAs. I definitely feel like Gohan's definitely a lot better just because of the guard ability, much more consistent, and especially you have a very good looking partner, which of course is this Goku right about here. So again, Gohan is just probably, I want to say maybe top 10 characters in Dokkan. We'll just see how well he performs. But yeah, that's gonna be the card details. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit like button, sub for more videos coming down below. Let me know which card you prefer, which one got the better EZA. But I think overall, Dokkan, you deserve a clap because that was beautiful. All right, so again, I'll say thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.